Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Today it's Inter versus Cruzeiro. It's a crunch match. You wouldn't have thought it would be a crunch match with 15 points difference between the first and second place teams in the league. But the way that our form has been, this could be our third loss on the bounce, and that could spell massive trouble for the team. Schurz is coming out of the... No, he's not coming out of the team today because I've just seen... Actually, yes, he is. Charles is going to play at the back instead of Schurz. Rodriguez will take his customary place at the base of the midfield three. Schurz can, however, sit on the bench instead of Gallardo. There's no need to have a goalkeeper on the bench, so we will put Marcinho on the bench. And in fact, Guerrero not very well at all at the moment. So even though it's not his preferred position, we're going to play Marcinho and just see how he does. Hulimar is going to come on for Wellington because Wellington is absolute shithouse. And what else can we do? I think that's going to do it. Trellis is a very good player. Maybe we could find space for him. Uh, let's throw him on in the place of D'Alessandro. Okay, let's go. That will do. So, no idea whether we're going to get a win today or not. Not feeling very confident. You know how it is sometimes, guys, when you're playing games like FIFA or PES or any game really. Sometimes you're in your groove and other times you're really not. And I tell you, I do not feel like I'm in any kind of groove at the moment. So it's not necessarily these players' fault. I think it is partially just down to the fact that I'm just not playing very well at the moment. But such is life, and such is video games. It's you can have the best team in the game, but if you're not using them correctly, if you're not playing well, then it's not going to make a blind bit of difference. I feel part of the problem is I've been rushing a little bit to take my chances a little bit too soon. So I want to try and maybe just pass it around a bit more, be a little bit more patient, and see if we can make an opening appear through patient play. 90 minutes to score a goal, of course. So there's no need to worry about having not scored one in the first five. 5 minutes gone, still 0-0. Iago. Lopez. Nonato. Potka. Antonez. Potka holds his run. Probably shouldn't have. That understanding will come with time. No. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. And now Cruzeiro have an opportunity. Cruzeiro playing very confidently, keeping hold of possession. However, they do give it away there. Oh, Potka, what on earth? He's a striker, not a midfielder. And it shows with that pass. Just trying to force it a little bit too much, I think. Well done to the defender there, keeping the ball out of the danger area at the cost of a corner. They play it short. Into the box it comes. Headed out. Marcinho into Potka. Potka, still Potka. There's a chance here. It's a goal. Marcinho, on his first game for the new manager, pops up with a vital goal halfway through the first half. It was a simple finish, but they all count. He'll be very happy to have gotten on the score sheet so early. Potka floating the ball in. The midfielder just passes it across the box. It's lobbed in first time. And then the simplest of finishes, just managing to stay ahead of his man, Marcinho. See here as it's flighted in first time, just dinked in really. Marcinho stays ahead of his man and just gets a foot to it and manages to put it past the goalkeeper who's strewn on the ground. 1-0 to Inter, a vital goal and hopefully the start of something of a recovery for this team who have had a bit of a crisis of confidence in the last couple of matches. That early new manager bounce, which, let's be honest, they didn't need, having built up quite the lead in the league up to that point, has abandoned them in recent games. Lomba to Charles, normally a midfielder, but playing in central defence today. Nonato. Velasco. Back to Nonato again. Potka. Marcinho made the run, couldn't quite get hold of the ball though. Potka taking the shot from a Marcinho pass. It deflects off of a defender for a corner kick. Nice passing move by Inter. Looking a little bit more like themselves now. Velasco with the ball into the box. Marcinho meets it. Goalkeeper, safe hands as always. Manages to pluck it out of the air. And he'll start play off with a roll out to the right hand side. Cruzeiro looking to play the ball out from defence, doing very well. They're already into midfield. Crossfield ball finding eventually Hernes before Leo takes the ball in central defence. Nonato. Ah, no. Marcinho tried the reverse ball, but couldn't quite make it stick. Crossfield ball again. Aguilera managing to keep hold of it. Plays it inside to Rodrigo. Someone with an unpronounceable name. At first I thought it was Rodrigo, but it's a bit longer than that. Oh my word. He tries one from some way out, and he's not far off. Antunes brings it forward. Here's Potka on the run. He'll get to it first. He's just marshalled off the ball though by the defender. Cruzeiro very good at these. Oh, that was... I'll tell you what, that was a bit of a risky pass, that. They're very good at these quick, incisive passes. And they've got some pace on the wing as well, and we know that Inter struggle with that. That'll be a foul given against Cruzeiro. Rodriguez just managing to get to the ball first and clattered through his trouble. Charles to Iago here. Nonato in the centre of the pitch. Into Potka. Overlap on the right hand side. Antunes on the ball. Finds a cross. A little bit too close for the goalkeeper though. And that's it for the first half. 1-0 lead for Inter at home. The home fans very happy with what they've seen so far. Certainly no repeat performance of the last couple of games where Inter have drawn a blank. It's been very close so far though. 2 shots from each team. Inter with the better accuracy of the two. But as we've so often seen in football, things can change in the second half. So we'll have to keep an eye on this one. Cruzeiro just knocking it around the midfield at the moment, probing for a space. May find one. No, Iago wins the ball fairly, the referee says. And Marcinho was in plenty of space, but didn't have the pace to keep hold of it, unfortunately. Lopez very quickly winning it back, though. Plays it inside for Nonato, who looks up. He doesn't see too much ahead of him. Finds Marcinho, though. Plays it through to Potka, who puts enough pressure on the ball to make sure that they can take possession back. Here's a chance. Lopez! Oh, it's in the back of the net. The goalkeeper's made a hash of it. He thought the ball was going one way, ended up going the other. And Lopez, the beneficiary from a little bit of indecision in the defence of Cruzeiro. And it's 2-0 to Inter. And that should put paid to any chances of Cruzeiro getting back into this one. Simple ball from Marcinho into Potka. Potka laying it onto Lopez. Didn't even need to control it. The weight of the ball so well determined. All he had to do was put his foot through it. And the goalkeeper couldn't get a strong enough hand to it. And it ends up going into the back of the net anyway. Have a little look at a potential change here. And Potka is going to come off. Hulimar, a very similar player, coming on in his place. We'll see what the right footer can do. I know some of you in the comments are going to be going absolutely mental that a forward player is playing in the number 4 shirt. I've not had the chance to change them yet. Don't at me. Although, to be fair, if he has a really good first couple of games, he might end up just getting the number 4 shirt. Footballers are superstitious people, you know. Alright, here we go. Long ball, searching out Aguilera on the right-hand side. Antunes manages to win the ball, but he gives it away cheaply. Hulimar coming back and, as the number 4 would suggest, doing a very good job of winning the ball. Velasco now in the centre of the park. He finds Lopez, who plays it straight up to Marcinho. Makes a run, though. Marcinho losing... Oh, he was showing some good strength there, holding the ball up. Now Cruzeiro are looking to try to get first of 2 goals back. Can't beat Julimar, though, who amazingly has won more tackles in this game than you'd expect of a striker. Lopez. Marcinho, he's missed it. Unbelievable. The goalkeeper so far out from his line. And Marcinho puts it harmlessly wide. Charles comes up from defence, wins the ball. Ball played through. It's a terrible pass. Absolutely awful pass by Marcinho. Hulimar. Marcinho loses the ball again. I think the hook might be coming out for him soon, despite winning. I say winning, despite scoring his first goal for this new manager. Yeah, I think Marcinho's done. He's just very sluggish on the ball. I'm going to give Trelez a go. A stronger player, just as quick. A youngster who I did try to loan out at the end of the transfer window, but nobody had any interest at the time, so we've kept hold of him. Antunes, Hulimar, Nonato, back to Hulimar. He's got some space to run into here. Plays it through to Trelez. He's got the beating of his man. Ball into the box. He didn't have much to aim at. He did his best as he could. Promising signs from that combination on the right-hand side. Cruzeiro under a little bit of pressure here. Hulimar playing very, very deep for an attacking right-wing player. Here he is, though. He's on the ball right now. Can he get the ball into the box? He can. Lopez, no. Trelez. Oh, it's a goal! Goal for Trelez on his... No, I was going to say his first appearance for the team, but it's not. But the number 10, and perhaps his squad number, denotes his starting berth. But from outside the box, absolutely flies into the back of the net. Goalkeeper probably should have done better. But he did so well to win the ball, to play it off, and then he gets it back, takes one touch with the left, one touch with the right, and then buries it in the back of the net. Plenty of power on that one, not so worried about the placement. I have to look at some of the finer detail of Hulimar as a player off camera, because he seems to be playing very, very deep, and I wonder if he's got something in his playing style that might mean that he covers his right back, because we were playing with attacking fullbacks until just now. I wonder if that might have something to do with it. Perhaps he was covering his fullback, in which case I like that guy a lot. Oh, that's a great free kick. Cruzeiro get one back in the 88th minute. No stopping that. I think it took a slight deflection as it went through, but Ederson has got one back for Cruzeiro. Too little, too late, you would think. But my word, what a fantastically placed free kick that was. Oof. You don't save those too often. Hulimar straight through on the ball. He's got a chance to put Trelez through here. He doesn't quite manage it. Trelez, he's got a chance for the... Yes, he has. He scored another one. His second, Inter's fourth. Look at him celebrate there, like a professional boxer. A Tim Cahill fan growing up, of course. And look at it, the other players around him are absolutely delighted for him. He made the run. The ball was played slightly behind him. He had to check it slightly. Lopez gets an assist. The pass wasn't perfect, but Trelez had enough in his tank to be able to pick it up. The first touch set him up perfectly, and the left-footed finish showed a hint of class. This player could develop into something decent. Yeah, there's something about Hulimar. He likes to sit deep. We shall have to see. But that is a much, much better performance from Inter today. 4-1 winners at the end of 90 minutes. No complaints to be had from either set of supporters as far as the winner of the match. That first goal from Marcinho really did the job that it had to do, just settling people's nerves down. And you can see he was very, very happy to be getting on the score sheet. What a little dink of a pass that was, though. And a cultured finish from a striker who knew he just had to get the direction right, didn't need to put any power on it. So there we go. Inter today proving that they are more than a one-man team. Guerreiro sitting out the entire match on the bench. And Inter didn't look like they missed him. Trelez coming off of the bench to get a man of the match performance with 7 out of 10. And that win, of course, re-establishes the gap between Inter and Cruzeiro, meaning that there is an 18-point lead at the top of the table for Inter. A goal difference of, would you look at that, 31 goals. That is unbelievable from Inter. This is such a close league. There are only 4 points separating first through fourth, and then only another 2 until you go down to Gremio and Sao Paulo below them. This really is a very, very tough league. So that's going to do us for another episode. No idea what we'll be coming back for next time, but until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.